Congrats on the invite. What's it mean to you?
Thank you. It's a great opportunity. Me and my family have talked about this moment for a very long time. So just being able to come out here and do what I said I wanted to do and do the things that I had striving to be this off season was something. It's something really special that it's going to be a high point in my life for a long time. So.
How long have you been thinking about this?
Man, it's been a long time. I mean, I used to watch the episodes on YouTube with my dad all the time of Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence battles. Even before that, just watching it, and how cool of an experience it would be and things like that. And not necessarily know if I'd get the chance being from a small town and now it's finally here. I think it's been a full circle kind of moment, but it's been really special.
Seems you got a lot of coaching throughout the day. What advice or specific drills did they suggest to do to help progress you?
I think it's a lot of similar stuff that I heard when I'm on campus with Coach Kelly and things like that. Just the mind of the game and really just trying to have your footwork as clean as possible is, I'd say, the main thing that I got from today, which Coach Kelly talks about a lot as well. So, really just taking in everything at the highest level, coaching that I can, and I think it's going to help me improve a lot.
You mentioned Coach Kelly. What's your impression of him been so far since you've been able to get to know him?
Yeah, he's been great. I think he's going to do great things here in Columbus. He's been a great add-on. In a few weeks, I've learned so much already, more than I have my entire football career just being in the quarterback meetings. So it's going to be really special in Columbus for sure.
Tavien, when you take it back to maybe 18 months, even 2 years ago, when you really started this recruiting process, from where you started to where you are now, what's been driving you throughout this entire time to grow physically and mentally in the way that you have?
Yeah, I'd say just I don't know, my desire, the love I have for the game of football is really strong. And I think, like I kind of touched on earlier, just being from the small town that I am, I think I want to put, my home on the map and just show what great people there are there. And I feel like that's a way for me to do that. I've always wanted to be one of the best players in the country, and I'm going to continue to try and be one of the best players in the country every time I step on the field. So.
Devin Brown, Aaron Nolan, we're out here today. What's it like seeing those guys out here? How well have you gotten to know the quarterbacks in the room?
Yeah, we have a really close relationship now. I can text them, get a hold of them anytime, ask questions, all that. It really is and has become a brotherhood now. And, for them to come out and support me when I get my finals invite like they had, it was really special. And I'm glad they just came out and support, and we can kind of build this brotherhood up even stronger. So.
Does it feel like you're already a part of that, Ro?
It does. I was at almost every practice this spring and got to be in all the meetings and things like that. So I really feel like I'm part of the group, and I'll be there in January. So it's just kind of nice building it now.
Who are some of the guys you're working on trying to recruit right now?
Really anybody and everybody, but right now I'm working on a lot of receivers. We got our tight end, working on the running backs as well. But Jamie French, DeCorian, we're working on flipping him, and then Vernell Brown as well. So. Just a little list right now. Jordan Davison, running back, and kind of get this class built up even more. So
you had Nate Roberts a week ago. What does he bring to you guys? What did you know about him kind of before?
Yeah, he's been my guy for a long time. When he came for his visit and made the commitment, I was there with him actually. So we have a really close relationship. He's like my brother. I'm just ready to build that bond and see what we can do together in the future. So
what's it like, kind of building out those relationships like you're talking about, and seeing guys go through the process and then committing to Ohio State?
Yeah, it's definitely. I don't know. I think it's kind of stressful when you have stuff put into it, like when you put time into recruiting them and things like that. But I also know, from being a recruit, you want to go out and see the places that you don't get to see normally. So I totally understand it. I just know that. Deep down, Ohio State's a place for them, and you just got to continue to show them why it's the best place in the country.
When you're in those meeting rooms, does Chip call on you?
Sometimes he does. He tries to catch me off guard a little bit, but I get help from some of the other quarterbacks if I don't know the answer, so I think it's pretty good.
You said you got to go to mostly every Ohio State spring practice. Obviously, you got a front row seat to the spring game. What was kind of the biggest takeaway that you learn from the experience, whether from the meeting or seeing stuff play out on the field? What's the biggest thing you're going to take away from that?
Yeah, I think it's something that I can take back to my team, just to compete every day. Try and be the best that you can for your teammate and not only for yourself but for the university and obviously for my school back at home. But just compete every day because Ohio State's going to be the best team in the country this year. their competitive excellence shows that in practice. So that's just going to be something I take back with my team as well. So.
Can you give us any insight on the quarterback derby? You were there all the time.
Uh,
So what did you see?
Yeah, I saw. I don't know. My take on it is just that it's a great room full of great guys, and I think that Coach Day is going to make the right decision. I trust him to do that. He's a quarterback guy, so is Coach Kelly. Whether it's Devin, Will, Julian, Lincoln, Air, whoever it is, they're going to lead us to the place that we want to be. So I'm really excited to see how this fall goes.
How exciting is it to see the receiving talent in the room?
It's definitely it's kind of, it takes a weight off your shoulders a little bit. You can just put it in the vicinity of a receiver and they're going to come down with it. So I don't know, just being able to watch guys like Jeremiah and some of the guys I kind of were like being a part of the recruiting business with, now that they're on the squad and seeing him, tear it up in practice is different. But
You guys' class is ranked number 1 right now. Just how exciting is it to be a part of that? And what are your expectations for this class you're building?
yeah, I think that's just the expectation now at Ohio State. You want to have the best class with the best, team that you can possibly have. So me kind of committing early and knowing that I was going to have to be the leader of this class and seeing where it's going and trending, I think it's just, a major blessing to be a part of something like that. So.
How do you feel like you've become that leader?
Yeah, just, I don't know. I feel like as a coach, sometimes you can't really connect with the players as well as a player can connect with the players. So I just try and talk to them more about life and then get a close relationship there and then talk about football, outside of that. So.